Now we'll start off with the coordination systems in humans. कौन सा है वो सिस्टम जो ये coordination response करता है? हमारी बॉडी में बहुत से systems है, excretory, circulatory. Which system are we going to talk about in this topic?
The nervous system.
The nervous system, exactly. The human nervous system and एक और system है the endocrine system. एक होता है आपके nervous physical responses और एक होते हैं chemical responses. There are two different control systems in the humans that work together to help us respond to the stimuli. These are number one, the nervous system, and number two, the hormonal system, which is also known as the endocrine system. चेंजेस इन आवर एक्सटर्नल एनवायरनमेंट, इसको एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम इसलिए कहते हैं क्योंकि हॉर्मोन्स जो है वो एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड से प्रोड्यूस होते हैं, सारे बनते वही हैं, सिंथेसिस भी उनका वही होता है. Changes in our external environment or in the internal environment of our bodies act as a stimuli. The nervous and hormonal systems coordinate a suitable response to these stimuli, and this allows us to make sense of our surroundings, to respond to the changes that occur in our surroundings, and coordinate and regulate the body functions. Information is sent through the nervous system as electrical impulses or electrical signals होते हैं that pass through the neurons at very high speeds up to 100 meter per second as well. So you can actually allow rapid responses to the stimuli, and the withdrawal reflex that causes you to move your hand away extremely quickly when it touches a flame. The nervous system coordinates the activities of sensory receptors, decision-making centers in the central nervous system, and effectors such as the muscles and glands. The nervous system is used to control functions that need instant, very rapid responses. So this is what your central nervous system looks like, which is a part जो आपका spinal cord and brains है. And then we have the peripheral nervous system. Nervous system has two parts, central, which contains the brain and the spinal cord. And then we have the peripheral nervous system, the second part of the nervous system, which is containing all of the nerves. A nerve is basically a bundle of neurons, and one of the nerves is present. One nerve के अंदर we have several neurons as well, and neurons also have a lot of types: sensory neurons, relay neurons, and motor neuron. Sensory neurons consist that carry the stimulus to the brain center. Then we have relay neuron that connect sensory to motor, and then motor neurons that connect brain to the affector. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Information is sent through the endocrine hormonal system as chemical substances. अगर endocrine system की बात करें, it is all because of blood. Blood के through ही वो transport होगी. जो medium वो use करेंगे, that is obviously blood. Hormones are carried by the blood and can therefore circulate around the whole body. Hormones transmit information from one part of the organism to another and bring about a change. They provide a signal that triggers a response, and they alter the activity of one or more specific target organs. So we have these different glands that are responsible for the production of hormones. जिसके अंदर से you should know about the pituitary gland, hypothalamus. You should know about the pancreas. You should know about the ovary. You should know about the adrenal glands. These two, three, four names you have to remember. So hormones are used to control functions that do not need instant responses. क्योंकि अगर हम दोनों nervous systems को compare करें, human nervous system, which is the physical one, is obviously more faster than hormonal system. Hormonal system जो chemical responses हैं या endocrine responses हैं जो blood के through होते हैं, they take a lot of time. Hormones are produced by endocrine glands, and these endocrine glands that produce hormones in animals are known collectively as endocrine system. A gland is a group of cells that produces and releases one or more substances. For example, अगर हम दोनों को कंपेयर करें नर्वस को और एंडोक्राइन को, इसके अंदर क्या क्या आता है? ब्रेन, स्पाइनल कॉर्ड एंड न्यूरॉन. ब्रेन एंड स्पाइनल कॉर्ड इज द central nervous system. Nerves and neurons is the peripheral nervous system, whereas the endocrine system has glands. Type of message: नर्वस सिस्टम में इलेक्ट्रिकल इम्पल्सेस आते हैं, एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम में केमिकल हार्मोन्स आएंगे, और ये कैसे ट्रांसमिट होंगे? थ्रू नर्व्स एंड न्यूरॉन्स. whereas एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम द हार्मोन्स आर ऑब्वियसली कैरिड अराउंड थ्रू द ब्लड. अफेक्टर्स कौन से होते हैं? मसल्स या ग्लैंड्स, आपकी फिजिकल बॉडी. एंड एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम में कुछ स्पेसिफिक टिश्यूज होते हैं दैट आर affected. Speed of transmission of nervous system is very fast, whereas endocrine system is slower, and it is short until electrical impulses stop, और hormonal response is longer until hormone ही आपका broke down क्यों नहीं हो जाता. So The human nervous system consists of the central nervous system, having the brain and spinal cord, and the peripheral nervous system that contains all of the nerves in the body. Information is sent through the nervous system as electrical impulses, which are the electrical signals that pass along the nerve cells known as neurons. A bundle of neurons is actually known as a nerve. एक nerve के अंदर different neurons होते हैं जिसके अंदर बड़ी types होंगी. The nerves spread out from the central nervous system to all other regions of the body and importantly to all of the sense organs as well. Hence, the central nervous system acts as a central coordinating center for the impulses. ऊपर आपका brain होगा, then you would have the spinal cord. ये आपका central nervous system है. Peripheral nervous system अब इन सारों से connected है और यही brain और spinal cord ही सारा peripheral को भी control कर रहे होते हैं. So here you can see the brain, which is the part of the central nervous system, is responsible for the perception and processing of sensory information. जो इसको sensory information मिली है, उसको process करेगा. And then produce a voluntary motor response, and it also regulates homeostatic mechanism. Spinal cord is also a part of the central nervous system. Through the initiation of reflexes from ventral horn or the lateral horn, pathways are sent. अब ये diagram बहुत जरूरी नहीं, it's not in your syllabus this much detail, just for some general knowledge है ये. फिर peripheral nervous system we have ganglia, nerves क्या करते हैं, important है. These are the fibers. ठीक है, nerves के अंदर आपको different neurons मिलेंगे, sensory and motor. Sensory क्या करते हैं, receptor to brain. Motor क्या करते हैं, brain to effector. Is it all clear till now?
Yes, sir.
That was a quick summary of the human nervous